أعزائي الرياضيين، ألقاب عديدة لقبوا النقاد الرياضيين فيها ضيف فقرتنا، لقبوه بالمايسترو، لقبوه بالفنان، لقبوه بساحر الكرة، وكلكم أعزائي تعرفونه، له الكابتن محمد بولو. كابتن بولو، أهلا وسهلا.
شكرا.
Captain Bolo, you have already get the champion. Is that you are looking for?
Yes, of course. And we've been very grateful to, first of all, to the Almighty, for achieving such a, big goal. Because every footballer wants to achieve something. Just as any ordinary person who is working, he wants to, get something out of what he's doing. And as a footballer, achieving such a goal, it's a very, great thing for us, especially to the young ones who are coming.
كان سؤالنا أعزائي له أنك لعبت مع الوصل، والوصل طبعا فاز ببطولة الدوري، هل حققت أمانيك من خلال هذا الفوز؟ فيقول طبعا لاعب الكرة يتمنى دائما أنه يقدم حاجة وأنه يحس بسعادة غامرة لما كسب الوصل بطولة الدوري، خاصة أنه يلعب مع فريق كله من الشباب. والكابتن بولو بنسأله أعزائي كيف نستفيد من وجود اللاعب غير المواطن. والكابتن بولو, how we get the best out of the foreigner players?
Well, I think we can get the best out of a foreign player. That will all depend upon, which person, is being brought to play. A sort of player, a type of player. We've got different type of players. We've got people who are, good in techniques and everything. But before you get something good out of a player, you have to get some sort of players who are good in technique, skill, and as well as scoring goals. Because as you are just asking, we want, if you come here, you have to give something, to the young ones who are coming. And as a foreign player, you try to give a different thing. At least people who sit down behind you see what you are doing. And if they tell you this is what you are doing, it's not good, you have to amend it. And then make sure you do the right thing. And if they tell you this is what you are doing, it's not good, you have to amend it. And then make sure you do the right thing. Well, I believe we have certain categories of players, and football as it is, we all know in the world that is played with hard work, and if you work hard, the luck comes on your way. You just can't play and then feel that you can make it at any time you want it. You have to fight for it.
That means you didn't believe about the luck of the players?
Oh, you mean the luck?
The luck, yeah.
The luck exists. And then, working hard to exist. So it all combines to make good out of you. Yes.
أعزائي, كان سؤالنا بالنسبة كيف نستفيد من وجود اللاعب غير المواطن بيننا. فملخص إجابة الكابتن بولو على هذا السؤال أن اللاعب الأجنبي لما يجي لابد أن تتوافر له شروط معينة من مهارات، من قيادة للفريق. أيضا سبق وحدثنا أن اللاعب دائما هو يؤمن بحاجتين، بالعمل الجاد وبالحظ. لكن يقول أن بالعمل الجاد ممكن أي لاعب يحقق اللي هو يبيه من خلال الملعب. هذا طبعا أعزائي ملخص سريع لإجابة الكابتن بولو. سؤالنا الأخير أعزائي ويا الكابتن بولو عن من هو أفضل لاعب بالإمارات هذا الموسم. Well, Captain Bolo, at your opinion, who is the best player this season in your opinion? I don't mean the foreigners players. I know that you are one of the best foreigner player, but I mean the local players.
Well, I think this year I've got some sort of improvement than the last year, as I see it. Well, last year, I remember I was asked by some, writers who was the best foreign player, local player. And then I happened to mention certain players, such as Shabab player. I've forgotten his name. He plays Hassan Ali. Well, there is no doubt he's a good player, but there is no doubt he's a good player. But I think we've got some young ones from Al-Wasl team who are really, improving a lot. Well, not because I play for Al-Wasl, but everybody could see that, if there is no improvement in what we are doing, we couldn't have achieved such a goal. And then those players, I feel, they've got a very bright future. But I'm not saying at this moment they are the best, foreign players and local players. But I'm trying to give them the sort of encouragement that they've got a very bright future, and then they still got a lot of things to put, to reach the grade which a footballer. Once you work very hard, you got to reach that place.
You mean Al-Wasl?
Al-Wasl, yes. A player like Fad Abdurrahman is quite a good player. He's quite strong. He works tirelessly. He's got some sort of skill. And then he's really a very good player who has got a very bright future. A player like Hassan Bolo, who is trying to, emulate my example, which I'm very, very glad, and I'm trying to say, and also wishing him all the best from, trying to take what I do. He's quite a good player. He's doing very well, and I hope he will continue to do it. Tall Fahad, Big Fat, he's also a good player. But as we are all saying, you get a player, you get something out of player when you put him at his right place. Unfortunately, we're having some problems. But as we said, we have proved to everybody that when he's placed on a striking position, you could achieve it. And you could see it, obviously, that, well, this is what we've been doing at training. And the moment he sees that this is he sees what the situation is going to be, he was there at the right time, and he gets the right thing, and he did the right thing. This is what we say. These are good players. Players who take what their coaches, teaches them. This is how we achieve our goal.
ملخص إجابة الكابتن بولو أعزائي، يقول الكرة هنا عندنا طبعا تطورت عن العام الماضي. العام الماضي كان حسن علي أفضل لاعب بالدولة. السنة يعتقد أن فهد عبد الرحمن وحسن محمد الملقب حسن بولو هم أفضل لعيبة بالدولة. السبب في هذا يقول مو لكونه يلعب في نادي الوصل، بل بالعكس يقول الجماعة هذه تنتظرهم مستقبل باهر من خلال متابعتهم للتمارين، من خلال العمل الجاد أو اللعب الجاد في الملعب. فيقول أن اللاعب دائما اللي يطيع هذه الأوامر واللي يطيع كل حاجة تنقال له من المدربة هو اللاعب اللي راح يبرز. فاللعيبة اللي ذكرهم اللي هم فهد عبد الرحمن وحسن محمد هم أفضل لعيبة بالدولة من خلال مشاهدته. أيضا فهد خميس كمهاجم يقول هذه الثلاثة هم أفضل اللعيبة بالدولة.